Now, the situation that is much more serious than Joe Budden is Christy Mack and War Machine.
He fucked her ass up. Fucked up.
You know, this is a guy who is a, MMA fighter or former MMA fighter, one of the two, but still is in good shape, works out,
Right.
Is not far gone from that sport. And, came to his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend's house, however.
Right. Who is a porn star.
Was a porn star.
But, okay, go ahead. Because you're setting yourself up for failure right there. So, let's talk about it.
Right. And, what's interesting is that he was going to her house to help her prepare for a porn convention that she was going to, which means that she's still actively in the porn industry.
So obviously she was getting some help from somebody else. You must have been late. She got some early help. She got some pre-help.
Right. And, a man was at her house, and the story, depending on who you hear it from, is going to
Practicing her throat skills.
be something. So, whatever.
Right. She says they wasn't fucking.
Yeah,
he says they was.
Yeah, I mean, he said, she says that he was fully clothed and, and
Right, but was his dick out?
yeah, I don't know.
You see what I'm saying? He was fully clothed,
and then,
but his dick was out.
There's also
you were tackling it with your throat.
War Machine claimed that he was fighting for his life.
Yeah. Which I don't believe.
Which I don't think anyone really believes, because,
But by the way he fucked her up, I don't think it was. From the looks at it, it looked very emotional. You see, like, when the police come across a murder scene of somebody and they get stabbed, they look at how many times the person got stabbed to see if it was personal. If I don't really know you, probably 3-4 times. But when it's 15, 16 times, that's a crime of passion. So when I look at how fucked up she got, that leads me to believe that he walked in on some bullshit. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? At the same time, listen, that's her pussy. You see? Like, we don't own each other. All of this shit with fidelity gets in the way of a lot of shit. Like, people have lost their families just because they wanted to get some pussy. Like, really, what did him getting some pussy have to do with him being a father to somebody? You see? And what did her having to sucking this guy's dick really have to do with her loving you? Yeah. At the end of the day, it's like we put a lot of shit in the game and it psychologically fucks with you. But if you were to let it go, like, that's what a pimp does. Like, a pimp knows how to release a certain attachment to the girl to where she can go out there and fuck somebody. I still got love for you and all of that. You might have my kids and all that, but you're out there fucking. And I'm not feeling no kind of way about it because that's what you do. So now if you're going to choose a woman that does porn, I don't really see how you can get mad if she, she's brushing up on her skills, yo.
You walk in on your wife in an inappropriate situation with another man. Right. How would Lord Jamar react?
Like, listen, I'm probably going to be very angry at first. I'm going to be very angry because you know why? Because we go by the frame of reference. Like, everything we've seen in our life is stored somewhere up here. So now, how many movies have you seen where the man walks in on the wife and then wiles the fuck out? You see, that's your frame of reference. Unless you have another frame of reference where the man walked in and said, this bitch is fucking. Okay. And then he turned around and he did something else. You see, if you had that frame of reference, you just might do that. A lot of things we do is because the visual frame of reference that we have. So don't get me wrong. My immediate thing, my heart might drop to my stomach like any other man and be like, oh shit. And I might want to fuck somebody up. Like I said, I'm not a perfect person. I can sit here and tell you what you should do. That doesn't motherfucking mean that I'm going to always do it. You see, because I'm a work in progress just like anybody else. I'm building my fucking discipline and shit because I'm growing up in a non-disciplined world just like everybody else. So although I know that I don't own my wife and she don't own me, there's a, I guess when you're married to somebody, there's a spoken and unspoken rule that y'all not supposed to be fucking anybody else. You know what I mean? And if you do, it's not supposed to be cool. So yeah, I don't know what I'd do. I don't know what I'd do at that situation. But would I necessarily want to throw away my whole family because of it? I don't think so.
And potentially your own life as well. Because, I'd be surprised if War Machine got less than 10 years.
Word.
Yeah, if he got 1 or 2 years, I think the whole country would be like, gasp, like, what the fuck? Because, she needs facial reconstruction surgery, like, she had 8 broken bones, broken ribs.
Like he was going to kill her.
Yeah, he cut her hair off with a dull knife.
Right. They said if he would have got the sharp knife, he would have killed her.
Tried to rape her, I guess, but he couldn't get hard or something. There's all types of real crazy shit that goes along with this.
It's a lot of crazy shit, because it's all psychological. This is psychological shit.
Someone in the comments said something kind of interesting. He said, "Why would you break up with someone named War Machine and think it's going to be a clean break?"
You see? Because we fucking stupid. Because people are just in denial of a lot of shit. The same reason. That's what I'm saying. She's with a man named War Machine, and he's with a porn star. So do you really think that War Machine's not going to fuck you up? And do you really think the porn star's not going to fuck somebody?
Well, you know something? He did porn himself as well. So, there's a little bit of a two-way street.
Well, there you go. So they got something in common.
He definitely fucked his life up.
Yeah, he fucked his life up. Over what?
And fucked someone else's life up also, because
Over
she's never
what?
She's never going to look the same.
Right.
And she gets paid off her looks.
Well, they're gonna fucking put up some money, do a campaign.
Oh, they already did. They've already raised, last I checked, $85,000.
You see what I'm saying? She'll be all right. It's fucked up that happened to her, but she's gonna probably turn this around, get a reality show or something. Yeah, I'm the girl that had reconstructive surgery to her face, and she's gonna be on couples therapy or some shit like that with her new man and shit.